Imagine, if you will, a large electronic billboard in your front yard. Each morning when you wake up, your thoughts, your schedule, and even your meals are projected onto this billboard for all your neighbors to see. Seems a bit strange, right? Or maybe even a little bit like a nightmare? Well, this strange occurrence happens daily in the forms of TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram stories, and many other forms of social media. But instead of sharing this information with just our neighbors, it is shared on a more global scale through the internet and various social platforms that anyone with an internet connection can see. This oversharing is becoming more common for my generation, and it is increasingly detrimental. Take, for example, Cassie Martin, a Sioux Falls teacher who got fired for posting her delight about the Donald Trump assassination attempt. In July 2024, Eric Mayer and Jordan DeSmit of Kentland News reported that moments after Cassie posted that comment, she took it down, posting an apology stating that she didn't mean to offend anyone and it wasn't a good idea of who she is or what she believes in. She was terminated soon after for violating the district's professionalism code. What Cassie quickly learned the hard way was we must manage our brand on social media. Online personal branding is about building a reputation for yourself online, so people see you the way that you want to be seen. Like my Aunt Mary, straight up Catwoman. Taylor Swift would be so proud. This isn't to say social media is evil and should be banned completely. However, people, especially teens, need to be aware of the negative impacts that come with having social media. First, we'll discuss how an individual's online presence can negatively impact their day-to-day life. Second, we'll look at what drives us to divulge so much personal information to unknown individuals on the internet. Lastly, we'll dive into potential solutions to break free from this unhealthy reliance on seeking validation through social media likes. It has certainly become a widely known fact that what you post on social media, like X, Instagram, or TikTok, can come back to haunt you. For instance, a person might tweet an insensitive comment that they think is harmless, but years later it resurfaces and causes them to lose a job opportunity. This was the case for a young reporter named Aaron Calvin. Calvin was reporting on the viral Beer Money fundraiser in 2019 when he discovered that the guy who started it all, Carson King, had posted racist tweets as a teenager. Carson was originally being praised for giving away his more than $1 million earnings to a local children's hospital, but was now facing serious backlash for something dumb he posted when he was a teen. As social media sleuths started investigating Carson, they discovered that Aaron, the reporter, had also posted some questionable things. As a result, he ended up losing his job. Every post, comment, and photo contributes to your personal brand, shaping how others perceive you both personally and professionally. Much consideration should be taken before posting online. No one wants to see your Instagram post in the ER after you got your stomach pumped because you ate Tide Pods. What we post online can stay around literally forever. In passing conversation, if you say something bad or negative, people often forget. But online, those statements can be seen for years to come, especially if someone takes a screenshot. Worse yet, many more people potentially see and hear what you say on social media than in a typical conversation with friends. Another negative aspect of heavily focusing on your social brand is spending excessive time on social media, which decreases actual human interaction. According to Catella from Yale Medicine in June 2024, it can lead to a decrease in social development and mental health problems, especially in teens. The increased screen time can also lead to physical health problems like immobility and obesity. Now that we've covered how online personal brands can be bad, let's talk about what makes humans so eager to share their entire life online. Most humans, even introverts, were born to be very social creatures. It is in our nature to talk and socialize with other human beings. In the December 2021 issue of The Medium, Adam Ramis stated that when we do not get the interaction with other human beings, it is very normal for us to feel left out and isolated. He also said most people experience depression along with other mental health problems. That's why we enjoy receiving notifications when people like our TikTok posts. We also socialize to live. Learning to communicate with other people was one of our first survival methods. Humans were not the strongest or fastest animals in the food chain. The fact that we were smart and good in groups is the only reason the human race is still alive. Another reason why someone might want a brand online is because they were given access to social media too young. Research has shown that younger children are less responsible on social media. In the September 2022 Wink News article written by Paul Donlin, it stated, 18% of employers have fired someone because the individual posted inappropriate posts recently or when they were younger. Like X user, @Sella_, who posted, "Ew, I start this FA job tomorrow." She quickly learned that if you want to keep a job, then maybe don't complain about it to strangers on the internet before you've even started. Funny enough, her soon-to-be boss, Robert Rappel, saw that and responded back to her with, "And no, you don't start the FA job today. I just fired you. Good luck with your no money, no job life." This shows that when teenagers are left to handle social media on their own, it can really harm them. We've heard all the negative stuff about your brand on social media, but let's get into how we can make our brands better. Some people would say just to delete social media completely, which isn't a bad idea in theory, but try to convince the 14-year-old girls around you to commit to that idea and see how it goes. Trust me, my friends may literally die if they go even a minute without checking their Snap. For those who are definitely keeping social media accounts active, you should try to focus on how to spread positivity through posts. Try to avoid controversial or polarizing topics like politics and religion. Keep things light and uplifting. Decreasing screen time is another good way to manage your social media brand. Less online presence equates to less opportunities for negative interaction online. In turn, this gives you more time to participate in activities that don't require digital devices, such as reading a book, going for a walk, or hanging out with family and friends. This highlights the importance of managing one's digital footprint carefully. Additionally, when children are given a phone without any restrictions, they often download social media apps and ignore the age guidelines that are provided. That can lead to them viewing not age-appropriate content or commenting something insensitive. The government needs to better regulate social media platforms, ensuring that tech companies are implementing their user agreements and standards. There should be harsher consequences for those who are not following these guidelines. Possibly, usage bans could be imposed on rule breakers. Parents can also set clear boundaries and time limits for social media to ensure it does not interfere with schoolwork or family time. Encouraging participation in offline hobbies and activities can also help children develop a balanced and healthy relationship with technology. I am someone who has a daily time limit on my phone and basically no social media. I'm able to surf the web, browse YouTube, and use some apps, but I don't have to worry about posts, likes, tweets, etc. Because of this, I can say that these methods have stopped me from creating a negative brand for myself online. As I was discussing the solutions with my parents, my dad came up with a brilliant idea. Make an app. The app would use AI to read through what you want to post to check if it would be offensive or inappropriate in any way. The AI could also provide a way to word what you want to say, a different way to word what you want to say as to not offend anyone. All you would have to do is download it, enter in your social media handles, and enjoy not getting canceled. Through a combination of raising the age for phone ownership, implementing stricter social media guidelines, and utilizing AI-driven tools, we can guide younger generations to use technology responsibly. Ultimately, these measures will contribute to a healthier digital landscape and protect children from the pitfalls of irresponsible social media use. Just to recap, today we first talked about how a person's online presence can negatively impact them. Then we went into why people feel the need to post on social media, before finally discussing actions we can take to improve social media, your brand on social media, and generations to come. Next time you're doom scrolling on your favorite app and see a post or video that triggers you, take a step back before putting someone on blast. Think about how badly it can affect you right now or even years into the future before you post an insensitive or offensive response. After all, you don't want your every thought posted on the nearest billboard.